The partnership with IBM isn't that both companies don't see the advantages of it. Partnerships are really hard to do. And there are going to be times when you compete in some areas and partner in others. So I personally believe the model that we're doing with Microsoft is more the model of the future rather than the exception. And I think as more and more products tie to the network, if I wouldn't partner with any peer who did any type of networking, I'd have a problem. Because blade servers, as you all know, 40% of the justification for blade servers was less switch ports required. So if I take an ad to anybody who built a blade server who was a competitor, I wouldn't be very far in the market. So we'll see in terms of the approach. I think it is in the shareholders and the customers and the employees' best interest for IBM to partner with Cisco. I present that in as strong a case as I can. And just like we did to Microsoft, when I spent time with Steve and Bill, I said this is in Microsoft's best interest, but more importantly, it's in your customer's best interest. And let's learn how we are going to compete in a couple of areas. And I'm not going to be able to control you, nor should I, on where you go or vice versa. But here are the areas that we can work very closely together. We both will do better financially and better customer satisfaction when we do it. Our customers want us to do it. So tell me again why we shouldn't. So that's the same approach I'm using with IBM. We'll see how it evolves. And I think the partnership could be all the way from the home through the data center, enterprise customer, your service provider, virtualization, all the way through. And I've always believed that I'd rather make the pie bigger, even though my percentage of the pie might be smaller. But by definition, that smaller percentage is really good for revenues. And so that's just philosophically how I believe. I think that is going to be more the future. We'll see on that. And I understand IBM's hesitancy too. I'm a prior IBMer, but I have switched to late white shirts. You can look at deepening relationships with our Indian consultancy partners, players like Wipro, Tata, Infosys. You can see us deepen our relationship with the data center players, Microsoft, EMC, VMware. I'd like to deepen it with IBM, whether or not they're going to accept my offer. I'm still at the altar. If you talk to anybody from IBM, I'm not playing hard to get here. I would like to deepen that as well. But you'll see us on my one slide that talked about market transitions in 2008. The only one that was a carryover from 2006, 2000, and 1997 was partnerships, how important they are. They're hard to do. They're really hard to do. And a lot of companies just don't believe in it. Other companies have a poor track record of it. Apple, down deep, doesn't believe in it. Microsoft's track record has been extremely erratic, would be a kind word. But yet, it's what our customers want. And so we're customer driven. I'm going to try very hard to do that. But it's also time to market advantages on that. So I'd look for us to deepen the relationship with all those peers that I just talked about.